This is Matt Pearce. Jesus Christ gave us the goals, but Gandhi gave us the tactics. Hi everyone, this is Matt Pearce. We've got Ken, our coordinator, here with me tonight.
Hi.
And Simon Lee is back with us tonight.
Simon Chen.
Sorry, Simon Chan.
That's the other guy.
Sorry.
That's my brother.
I've got to apologise
No, it's
about
okay.
that.
It's fine. A lot of people mix us up, especially there's a show. I'm the executive producer.
Right.
He is the host. So Simon and Simon.
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay.
Too many Simons. My brother is called Simon as well, actually.
So it's Simon Pearce. Sorry.
That's right. Yeah. Anyway. So we've got quite a bit to discuss tonight, actually. We're going to get straight in for, obviously, the big story of the past week has been the corruption scandal involving TVB. And we'd better just explain for any overseas listeners, quite what's been going on and so on. And, I don't know, with a story like that, it's difficult to know how much it would have been reported overseas, actually, because obviously it's been a big story in Hong Kong, but I don't know outside. But basically, they've been arrested. The general manager of TVB, and who's also a talk show host, Stephen Chi Wan, has been arrested by the ICAC along with a few others, basically. The allegation is that they've been milking TVB of approximately 10 million Hong Kong dollars, basically, through quite a clever kind of scam, it seems, through with the performers, isn't it? The getting the performers to do discounted performance fees and for shows and stuff, and then pocketing the difference, it seems. Whether or not quite what was going on, but it's been were you in some way surprised how big a story it was, you guys? And because it has been a big story in the past week, hasn't it?
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, yes. I think Stephen Chan has a very high profile image on the media in the past 3 to 4 years, which is very abnormal, because usually the general manager working in TVB, they stay behind the scenes.
Very low profile.
Very low profile.
Right.
And also because of his high profile image outside there, so people when he got criticized, and people will criticize him very hard. Yeah.
So I have to admit, not being able to understand the Chinese media and I can't watch Chinese TVB. I've never heard of the guy, but is he quite well known? Quite sort of well known in Hong Kong amongst Chinese people?
Yes, very well known.
They would know who he's like a household name, and people know who he is. Yeah.
I think he's probably the first TVB or TV general manager working in TV have his own DVD collection of his talk show.
Right. It's because of the talk show. I think it's each week. Each week each episode he asked one guest or two guests, mostly one guest, which is artist, maybe some CEOs, even Donald Tsang. He's one of the guests too. At the show, so
is it kind of like a chatty show, or is it
in-depth? It's a chatty show.
Okay.
They have that show at the same time. They also having kind of like a meal, make the atmosphere very casual. Okay. And this is one of the top ranking the talk shows. Amongst in Hong Kong. So
yeah, it is involving quite a large sum of money, actually, 10 million Hong Kong dollars. The three of us could live on that for quite a number of years, couldn't we?
Yeah.
It's no small amount of money, isn't it? And obviously it'll go to court, and quite whether or not it was actually a crime or not. Initially, when looking at that, if it's right in terms of what they were doing, was it actually a crime in terms of what they were doing, in terms of pocketing that difference? Do you see what I mean?
what I heard is, I'm not sure this is correct, Ken, but if I do not got the information incorrect, please correct me. What I know is the outsiders, the productions company, do not get those contracts very easily unless you know the people inside the TVB. Okay, so and those people, he will send some gifts, so-called gifts, or maybe money, like bribing money, in order to know the opponent's the bidding price. So they win the biddings of those contracts. The information sets, if you don't know those insiders inside the TVB, you will definitely almost impossible to get the contracts. This is one of the ways they got those bribes. Also, as you said, milking the difference of the artist contracts. Okay, I think this is mainly the two ways. Ken, if I'm incorrect, please correct.
Absolutely correct.
Okay.
And I think in TVB is having a very different culture to all the big companies, comparing with overseas. I think in the best era, the TVB got 3,000 employees, and I was one of those. Yeah,
that's right. I was going to say we've got someone who used to work for TVB.
And
yeah, Ken, tell us what was it like on the inside. And
I think after I worked there for like cumulatively, because I went in and out for like 2 to 3 times. Yeah, in TVB and in different departments, and also I was one of the executive committee members of the TVB Staff Association when they first set up in 2004. Before I participate in any LSD activities, I can tell you it's the most bureaucratic company in Hong Kong, and I also tell you it's like the way how it works is like the very old tradition Chinese corrupt style.
Okay.
Yeah, everything has to come into their system, but the system is the mixture with giving face. For example, it's like the same thing. Like maybe Stephen Chan come up and he become the king, the king of TVB. So you have to give face of all about him and the people's beside him
and his followers
Yeah, so everybody was just change their face, and then
so within